Yo, what's up, LightSpeed? I'm gonna be doing your VOD review real quick. Probably not real quick, it might take a while. I'm not sure how long this is gonna take, but because it's only 2 games, I'm assuming it's not going to be that long. Okay, so let's just jump into it real quick. This is your first match. This is the first video you sent me. Let's see what's happening here. Alright, so I see, just to begin with, you dropped from the platform in the beginning, which is fine.
You can talk, man. Thanks, bro.
Okay, good grab, good down throw, up air. Another up air. Okay, right there. I think you may have done a bit of a preemptive F tilt. So he side beat into you, but you did it too soon. If you would have done it a little later, you could have traded, which would have been fine, or you could have actually beat out the move, because Peach's side B, you'd be surprised, it's very vulnerable to attacks that interrupt it. It doesn't have that much priority. It's just strong.
You can make some pretty funny stuff. I've seen a lot of good videos.
Okay, really good up B at a shield to stuff out the approach from Peach. But be careful with that, because if Peach players begin to throw out the turnips and you preemptively up B all the time, you're going to get whiff punished for up being out of shield preemptively. But good job there. You actually won the interaction, so no worries.
My friend made one where Pac-Man's charging in our match.
Okay, I want to say something about that interaction. Let me go back. Alright, so right here you do a nair. Let me just lower the volume a bit. So you did a nair into a jab. And okay, hold up, sorry about that. My computer was acting up. So what I wanted to say was that you did nair right there. So you did nair into jab. And so one thing I recommend is if you whiff the first jab, try going for a grab instead. Most likely they're going to hold shield anyway. Like it's a common habit, and it's very common. Like I do it all the time. Instead of going for another jab because it's more rewarding, sometimes it's just better to go for the grab because it's more guaranteed. Not only that, but it eliminates the option of shielding for the opponent. So you're covering options by using the grab rather than doing another jab. So right there you went for another jab, and instead you got grabbed for it, which reversed the situation on you. Let's keep going forward.
She's charging his fruit, right? And then it plays a flashback of him charging fruit from a different match.
Okay, let's go back on that. So I noticed you went for a short hop back air there.
And then it plays a flash.
Okay, so you got out of the ledge. You whiffed a fair. And I think you hit him with a falling forward air. Oh, you did an air? Okay, right there. That's what I wanted to point out. So here's the thing. It's a very it works with any character, but what you have to be very careful of is if you put your opponent in the disadvantage and they have their double jump, you don't want to overextend because they have a double jump. They could go over you into the center stage, or Peach could just float cancel, or they could because they have another jump, they have more retreating options, or they have more options to get back to the center stage. You overextended. It's recommended you overextend like how you did there with that back air once the opponent doesn't have a double jump. And the reason why it's so good to do it when they don't have a double jump is because the only option to avoid that overshot back air is air dodge, and then you could punish the air dodge right after that if you could. But only go for that kind of stuff when your opponent has exhausted their double jump. Otherwise, what I would recommend you've done there is just stay under the platform using like fair in place just to cover options. But it looks like you lost the stage control here. Yeah, you lost stage control. So you got grabbed for it. Good stuff on the Peach player, but you got grabbed for it. Okay, good job avoiding the toad, not preemptively upping. That was really good. Okay, good parry. Good F tilt.
The story behind it was the Falcon that was meeting him was his friend at one point.
Okay, good.
And then you betrayed him.
Okay, one thing you could have done, as soon as you saw the peach falling down a little bit, yeah, falling this way. So the peach was going like that towards the stage. That's where you could have dropped down and downbeat with the counter and countered the parasol, but that's okay. You don't lose anything just by waiting on the ledge. You could still ledge trap, but let's see how you do. Let's see how you pull it off.
It's kind of cool, yeah. You can
Okay, good job. Good back out of shield. That was very good reaction there. Nice try. Down here, I think having a bit more priority there. Good job. Good job. Okay, I noticed you did good there. Because you saw that he lost his double jump. You overshot another back air. But it's just a Peach specific thing. You also have to keep in mind when she has her float. So right there, you hit her out of her double jump. Right there. But she had a float. Peach player had a float. So you whiffed your aerial because Peach stalled right above where your aerial was going to be. Okay, good job. Regardless, good job because you still caught the landing. But do you see how much easier it is to punish landings and disadvantage when your opponent is out of a double jump? Keep that in mind when the next time you're in the advantage. Just keep that in mind. Always remember whether your opponent has a double jump or not. If they do have a double jump, wait a little bit more. Maybe just hold the stage and keep pressuring with spaced aerials. But if they don't have a double jump, then that's when you can start to overextend a little bit and maybe pressure cover some landing options. But really good stuff. You did exactly that there with your forward tilt. So right there, forward tilt. Really good punish. Okay. Okay, good get up attack. Okay, right there. One thing Larry, Lur, and I, we talked about it one time, but we both agreed that when you're at a kill percent and a kill move or something strong is coming at you like that, sometimes it's not worth trying to parry it. Sometimes it's just not worth it, to be honest with you. Trying to parry a move like that, yeah, it's doable, but if it doesn't work out in your favor, if you miss the parry, you're going to be in a really bad spot, and it could cost you the stock, and it could cost you your momentum. So next time in a situation like that, if you see Peach running at you with a forward air, just hold shield. Hold shield and try your best to get center stage. Okay, with that turnip there, you used forward air too soon. If you used forward air the moment the turnip was close to you, you would have caught the turnip. So that way you can avoid getting hit by turnip there. So let's watch that again. So right there, that's where you did try to parry. Right there is where you used the forward air too soon, and you got punished for it. So it did cost you the stock. Okay, so the Peach player is covering options there. Missed the pivot grab. Okay, good job going for a down tilt mix-up there. I think the down tilt comes out faster than the jab. I don't know Roy's frame data well enough. But it did stuff out Peach's option with the grab, I believe. Check that out. Yeah, I think Peach dropped shield, and you were able to sneak in a down tilt. Okay, good use of another down tilt to cover options.
He's like number 13 in the world. He plays Wario.
Oh, I think you ran right into that side B. You could have just F tilted. Let's check that out one more time.
He's like number 13 in the world. He plays Wario.
Yeah, you ran right into that. Sometimes it's better to dash back and just wait there. Not only that, actually, you could have gotten an F smash. If you just dashed back instead of running back in, Peach was going to whiff the side B on the ground, and you could have just charged an F smash and hit him with it for lots of damage and getting him really far off stage. Okay, good forward air. Okay, good evasion. I think that was a little too committal. I think using stuff like just retreating back air or jump nair would have been fine to cover that float there. Right there. Could have just jumped, did jump nair.
They took a game off Leo. He's Joker. Game off.
I mean, I believe it. It's not really that hard. It's not really that hard.
Okay, Peach's dare, just always try to hold shield. If you could angle it, even better, but just hold shield throughout the whole thing. The whole thing.
I don't know, man. Joker makes me sad. But yeah, I could see it being.
Like, if you fade out the reflect or the absorb or whatever, right? It's a free down.
Okay, good back air. Great side B. That was a really good side B, punishing the mistech.
He also 6-0'd Abadongo's power.
Oh, I saw you try to parry again. It looked like you could have gotten that parry, but like I said, you're at a kill percent. It's probably not worth it. Just hold shield. Just hold shield, hold your ground, and don't let a mistiming of a parry be the reason why you lose the stock so early. So here it is again. You try to parry this fair right there.
You feel like game watch is okay versus power.
That trade wasn't that bad. You're fine.
It seems terrible.
Okay, good job avoiding the forward dash attack. Another dash attack. He's trying to kill you with dash attack now. He's just kind of fishing. Okay, good grab.
Then how did you not get PR?
I'm actually going to lower it a little bit. Actually, I should lower it on YouTube. It's a little too loud.
Why don't you try hard without gaming watch?
I mean, that's what I do. That's what I do.
Okay, let's see what you could have done here.
You try hard without gaming watch.
Okay, the moment you see the Peach jump, try to up B instantly, and try to up B as vertically as you could, not horizontally. So that way you could stuff out the Peach player jumping to cover the ledge option with the turnip. So
Why don't you try hard without gaming watch?
right there, you should have jumped. You should have up B'd right as soon as you saw Peach jump.
Why don't you try hard without gaming watch?
Right. Yeah, but I don't blame you though. That's a very strict reaction type of thing. You have to be very quick with it. So don't worry about it. You were at a kill percent anyway. You were gonna die to basically anything.
It's because like I have a day dedicated to that, you know. Here for me, it's just a lot.
I think falling up air would have been a better option. So right there, when you were in the disadvantage, falling up air would have worked there. Good up, yeah, to shield. Really, really good option. Okay, so you overextended there again. Like I said, if you ever see Peach with a float, or if you see another character that has a double jump, don't overextend too far. Just stay close to center stage. Just use attacks in place. So just swing in place, or do retreating swings with forward air or back air or nair to at least hold the center stage. So right there, you overextended. So now you lost the stage control.
So it's gotta be just like relaxing. Wait, how old are you, bro? Don't mind me asking. Oh, same. Okay.
Okay, good job blocking that. Good F tilt. Good weight. Good weight. You saw that he still had double jump. Good down tilt.
You know what game is really good with kids?
Good back here. Good down tilt. Okay. Against a player at his caliber, this player's caliber, usually because they're not, I wouldn't say professional. I don't know Celso's skill enough, but from what I'm seeing, it doesn't look like Celso is really playing a good advantage state or disadvantage state. Just be at a roll distance. Be a bit more closer to a roll distance. It seems like you have a common habit, LightSpeed. Personally, you, by the way. It seems like you have a common habit of wanting to be right on the ledge, where the opponent grabs the ledge, to punish with jab. Sometimes that's not always going to be the case, and if you do it habitually, if you do it many times, the opponent's just going to roll past you, and you're going to lose stage control, which is exactly what happened in this situation. So right there, he just rolled right past you because you were at the right in front of the ledge.
You get the full game, yeah.
Like that's the next thing.
Okay, so one thing I want to tell you is if the opponent whiffs a counter, they're most likely going to shield. They're less likely to throw out an aggressive option. So, right there, Peach countered. And I saw you whiff a down tilt, which is okay. Let's look at the situation. So, Peach whiffed a counter while Peach is on her last stock at kill percent. It is less likely that the Peach is going to attack, less likely that the Peach is going to grab. It's more likely that the Peach will shield because the Peach player is at the last stock at kill percent. So in situations like that, let's be mindful of what they are likely to pick. In this situation, you could have done a turnaround grab. Instead, you went for an F smash. And like I said, the Peach player was going to shield because of the situation. So the Peach player decided to shield, you whiffed your attack, and now you didn't get punished for it, which is fine. Oh, actually, you did sort of get punished for it. But yeah, just keep that in mind. Sometimes when your opponent whiffs an attack or whiffs their defensive option at a kill percent, they're most likely going to shield. I can confirm that with you.
It's so easy. It's like, it's perfect for kids and girls that don't play video games.
Okay, good cross up, but good cross up. It's just that Peach was able to back her out of shield. Definitely something you want to be mindful of.
It's crazy because like she started playing Mario Run on the phone. It's like thinking about it, the concept of Mario Run, you just jump.
Okay, very clutch recovery there.
Mario, and she just already knew how to jump.
Okay, that was a grab. I want you to understand that when Peach dash attacks you like that, she has enough lag for you to grab her. So, you could have grabbed, you could have up out of shield. I actually think you could have up smashed out of shield and killed her there. So, I'll tell you where. So right here, where Peach dash attacked your shield, right there, that's where you could have up out of shield and just gone for the kill. Grab would have worked too, but it wouldn't have killed. Or you could have done up out of shield, it would have done a lot of damage. Okay. Okay. It looks like right there the one thing that I didn't like that you did was you exhausted your double jump. So after you got hit by this, you double jump right there. That's where you double jump. And because Peach saw that you used your double jump, Peach was able to simply just micro space right there and just hit you with a forward air. Okay, now Peach is trying to catch jumps. Good job being grounded, staying grounded there. Okay, good F tilt. This is still really close. Okay, remember what I told you about upping earlier? The moment you see the opponent jump? That's exactly what that Peach did. So, as soon as the Peach saw you jump to go attack her, the Peach did use her uppy. So watch. Right there. That's where the Peach was able to uppy. Good parry. I don't think you got the optimal punish though. I think because you parried, you could have done uppy out of shield. Uppy out of shield right there would have been perfect. Oh, very aggressive recovery, but it worked out in your favor. Wow, I can't believe back throw killed you. Yeah, you definitely want to be careful running into Peach like that with shield. Peach players are naturally just good over time of using their float to bait out the shield. And then usually they just drop down and grab you. Okay, so that covers the first game. A couple pointers, just to recap a couple things that I mentioned in this recording, is number one, when your opponent has their double jump, don't overextend. Don't go too far. Don't take your advantage say too far. Don't lose the stage. Keep the stage because they still have a double jump. They could still jump over you and get the stage, and now the situation is reversed on you. Um, on the other hand, if they do use their double jump and they don't have a double jump anymore, that's when you can start to overextend a little more. Not so much, but just go for like a safe aerial, go for a very quick punish, one with good range that you can just kind of throw out to cover the landing because they have to land. So earlier in the set, I saw you lose stage control because of that. Another thing I want to point out is that if you are at a kill percent, sometimes it's not worth it to try to parry, because if for whatever reason you miss the timing by say like 2 frames, you could lose the whole stock. You could lose an entire stock. You could lose an entire set, depending on the situation, just because you try to parry. It's happened to me multiple times. Sometimes I don't even parry anymore when I'm at a kill percent. I don't think it's worth it. Be careful using your double jump in neutral. I saw one of the interactions. The Peach players saw that you exhausted your double jump in neutral, and so the Peach just backed away and waited for your landing because you were forced to land. So Peach waited for your landing, did a float forward air, and just kind of hit you off stage again. And then lastly, for that final interaction, be careful dashing into Peach with shield, because Peach players just naturally have a common habit of dropping down with a tomahawk grab and then back throwing you. And that's exactly why you lost this game, is because that interaction occurred. So I hope that helps for game 1. I'll jump into game 2 in the next video.